Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Bull. In our previous episode, we finally managed to find the third of the... Oh, I did not actually mean to do that, but that's okay. We finally managed to find the third of the Usagi rabbits. So, I want to head back to starting area and see what the quest reward for that is. It's I'm going the wrong way. All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. They're right here. Perfect. Rozu. Once everyone arrived, she spoke peacefully of her journey's end, as a fire burned brightest before it goes out. We carry her warmth within us. As we rebuild our home, her spirit will live on like a flicker in the forest. When she saw that we had all returned safely, it seemed Rozu knew it was her time, like a petal that has fulfilled its bloom, ready to return to the earth. I'll honor her by making this forest bloom again. Rozu knew what would happen all along once we arrived, didn't she? Her song has ended, and we are left humming the tune. But we won't let her wither in vain. We'll hit every note right. Her song continues in us, louder than ever. Interesting. So, self-sacrifice. Interesting. Quest complete, Rose's Requiem. Cool, we got some money. Actually, a lot of money, 500, nice. And a new item, Progress. While equipped, this Omamori restores the last health petal lost over time without using tea. Ah, so it's Hive Blood. Cool. Very cool. While we're here, I'm trying to think if there's anything. I mean, there's the spot here that we've not figured out. Let's actually. It's been a while since we went on the bridge. Oh, maybe we can't go on the bridge. That's fair. I'm not actually terribly surprised by that, not being able to use the bridge again, because that felt very like one time. That's interesting though that we have such a clear delineation of beginning of game after game. Like I almost wonder if that's like a distinction of like demo area versus rest of the game. Alright, let's see. With the amount of money we've got, I think we can get something from Brendo's over here. Yeah, alright. We can actually get both of these. Heck yeah. Let's go ahead and get them. Resilience. While equipped, this Omamori resets your jump and dash after taking damage. And Innovation. While equipped, if your kettle is full, this Omamori summons a Steel Tessin fan around you every time you expend a jump reset, providing damage and knockback to enemies. Alright, so those are all temporary. That's fine. Let's check our other quests. So we've still got the Fox Wedding. We've got, which we know we need to beat that boss to do. Oh, we need to take Vermilion crystals to the guy. We can definitely do that. Fragile eggs, haven't done that. We need to finish the Daitingu stuff, which will also probably complete the monkeys, and then the infinite kettle. Oh, I can tell by the frost on your petals that you've been up in the mountains. Were you able to meet the Sumo Kabuto there? I may not look it, but I was super into Kabuto Sumo back in the day. I even competed in a few tournaments. Never was able to keep up with them though. Wedding of foxes, yep. Oh, Bo, again, we cross paths. I hope you have stayed warm in the journey to the west. With your better health and strength, the sumo dance with giants must have been a sight to behold. Alright, if I remember correctly, the guy was actually not that far into this area. Go down and over. He's actually not that close, but that's fine. It's fine. We need to kill enemies for money anyways. Over here. Well, the tiny spider returns from their tiny spider adventures, and they bring gifts of vermilion crystals. With this crystal, I can now return to my armory in Sakura City with my flame burning brilliantly. And with that, my friend, I will leave you in this poorly lit cave. Please come visit me in the armory in Sakura City next time you pass through. Perhaps I can upgrade that unique weapon you carry. Weapon upgrade, you say? Oh, we got an achievement for that. Good spider. And quest complete. Alright, so honestly, easiest way is probably to go use that fast travel. Come back out of there. Alright, so bump, Sakura. Interesting that it's not, like, the world is not that physically large. Like, it doesn't take that much running to get from area to area. But, you know, it feels large while you're in it. Alright. Oh, is it you from the burrows? Well, I'll be. You're not a spider at all, I must say. Well-lit areas do wonders for your petals. Thank you again for locating that vermilion crystal for me. They have become so sought after that the shogunate that we have nearly exhausted them as a resource in the East entirely. This crystal shall sit beside me in its basket for me to draw inspiration for my next weapon. Speaking of weapons, I owe you a favor for bringing back my crystal. By the sweltering heat of my fusion forge, I shall strengthen that earring of yours. Of course, I will need some resources in order to do so, not to mention a humble fee of Kitsunebi. Would you like to upgrade your weapon? Yes. Let me see. Alright, so okay, we have the resources, we just don't have the cash. Do you have anything to say? Master Kitani has returned. She says a tiny little spider gave her a crystal she was looking for. I guess not all spiders are nasty. It's good to see you again, though, Bo. Please visit often. I'll keep the forge squeaky clean just for you. Alright, so we need to make some cash in order to afford that. All of these are basically just like story progression, really. Anything to say? No. Do we have... We do have a spot over here that we haven't been in. I don't know that I believe that it's going to be... I don't know that I believe that I've got the abilities for it, but I'm willing to try. Oh. So, ooh. Do I think... Hold. Yeah, nice. Excellent. Alright, that did not work out for me. I feel like I'm missing something potentially obvious. With getting into this area over here. Yeah, like that just knocks me down. It could be, alright, the emphasis on the statue here could be telling me, okay, you will have access to this once you've done the quest with the foxes. Oh, hello. Oh, I thought you were an NPC. Sold out. Nice. Yep, talking about the groom. The groom still. Yeah, we've done that. That. Yeah, I kind of think I just need to spend a little time just killing enemies. That's all done. The way that sometimes the flames are really struggling to keep up with me does kind of crack me up. Come on. Here's... we just need like $7 more. What I'm doing there. There we go. Rich. I'm gonna pass through here just to see if there's anything that I've overlooked in this little stretch. I don't think so, but it's been a little while. And this is gone. Anything to say? Yeah. Alright, let's get that weapon upgrade. Staff upgrade. I get the feeling that they probably meant to make an animation for this and they just ran out of time. is so bright. Equinox staff has grown stronger. Hell yeah. Alright, what is the... I'm afraid I cannot upgrade your weapon further without a fancier forge that can withstand unfathomably high temperatures. Perhaps the local architect may be able to build one for me, though I personally find her fee quite disagreeable. Alright, a new project is available. Let's go find out what she's asking. Found 28 out of my 34 missing Kodama. Would you like to see a list? Current projects? Yes. Alright, upgrade forge. Alright, we can just do this. We've got the stuff. Yeah. Mighty Kodama construction crew, assemble! You built me a forge from which my fusion flame can burn brilliantly for all eternity. I thank you. Now I can strengthen your weapon even further. Would you like to upgrade your weapon? Yes. Alright, so we've got the materials. We just need $500. Cool. Alright. We will get that once we have done the next section, I believe. Let's head on back to the ice area. So my thinking here is that the ice area is the intended next bit before fighting the spider boss, because we were hitting the spider boss so much and doing no damage whatsoever to her, or not no damage whatsoever, but just like it was taking so long that it felt likely that the game was, you know, designed with upgraded weapons in mind. Did I ever... I don't think I've done this bit yet. Before I go do that, I am gonna go ahead and hit the save point here. Actually, this is not a save point. Oof, I don't want to go all the way down. That's okay, we can just do it the old-fashioned way. Heal. My thinking being there, like, if I die unexpectedly, I want, Alright, I don't actually see benefit to doing this, which is slightly surprising. Like, it just seems like a one-way thing that doesn't actually help me. I'm confused about that. Down we go. I do kind of wish that the mallet key art faced a different way, because, oh, dang it. We missed that by so little. Oh, there goes our friend. And by friend, I mean annoying child. I've lost what I was gonna say. It's gone. Hold A while grabbing on a wall. Yeah, we've definitely had to do that a bunch. Damn. Damn. No, 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 no. Okay, that was on me. Ooh. I'm making so many just silly mistakes. That's fun the way that they're doing this, where they're giving you a path, showing kind of showing where to go, you know, how to accomplish it. That's the optional path, so we're gonna do it first. Please, thank you. And it's got a save? Hell yeah. Okay, that's a bit tight, but... Damn. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. I don't know that those $3 are worth the effort. Whew. I should not have gotten away with that, but we did. Hooray. Huh. Would have been better off not dodging. Yeah, man. That was me being greedy. secret, so... Oh yeah. Secret with a save. I will happily take that. Looks unexpected. Combat arena, huh? Huh. Okay. Use bamboo bat is what that said, I think. I'm not real sure how it expects us to those guys beneath us. Like, I guess the answer is Pogo. Doesn't feel good. I was super early. Okay. Oh, all right. Nice. Cash. Ooh, look at this guy. Oh, the fragile egg. Alright, let's take a look at our inventory. A delicate egg gifted you by the kami of the eastern column in the ice caverns is very light in your hands, and it's seen that even the slightest jostling will break its exterior. You should handle this with care. The egg will be delivered to the Tengu couple, Kiki and Tombo, in the western column of the ice caverns. Oof. So, routing through here, and then up to here. That's a pretty tough run. Not gonna lie. Can I even do this? Can I get through here? Yes. Fragile egg is broken. Would you like to trek back to leave another egg? Yes, but I'm tempted. I'm tempted to just continue on, and we'll come back to this quest later, because this feels like a pain in the ass quest. And I'd rather just, progress. That is a super nice, like, hey, this is a tough quest, but we're not going to make it too tedious by offering you the option to just fast travel back. You're joking. Hey, nice. What up, little bud? weird that... Cool. Yeah, that's fair. We're doing okay. Some of the respawn points are a little suspect feeling. Oof, that is not to my liking. Come on, camera. I have no excuse. I don't know. I have no excuse. Damn. Well, any theorizing I may have done about this route being the easier way has been pretty thoroughly disproven. Other way is definitely the way to go, even if it is kind of a pain in the ass. Ah, this seems like a nice place to rest. I'm so glad the ice isn't slippery in this cave, or the climb up would have been so annoying. I wonder if at one point it was, and they decided this is actually too annoying. What was I doing here again? Oh yeah. Mr. Daitengu, come out and play. If you don't train me soon, my brother and I are going to painstakingly pluck you apart feather by feather. Then I will turn those feathers into a cute little hat. I'll wear that hat around, and I will look so good in it that everyone will be like, oh, Waka, that hat is so cute. Where did you get it? And I'll be like, oh, this old thing? I barely even remember. This is your life now, Mr. Daitengu. Accept your... Alright. Have at ye. Once again, you surprise me, young warrior. You've scaled the Eastern Column, a feat many have attempted and few have accomplished. But do not mistake progress for victory. The trial is far from over. The greatest challenge still lies ahead of you, and I think his arrival is imminent. Palette swap. Ha! Look who rises from the Eastern Column. And here I thought my brother was just being clumsy when he fell to you. But no matter, I shall not make the same silly mistakes. I am Koku, the undefeated, the unbroken, the unflinching. And you, tiny warrior, will not sully my record. Ready yourself, for your dance with death begins now. Cool. Their attacks canceling each other out is awesome. not expecting to defeat him first. There we go. Cool. That was actually, I think, easier than the other one because I could use one to get airborne to then get to the other one, but I enjoyed that. That was fun. Your strength, your resolve. It's admirable. You may indeed be the one we have been waiting for, the one who can stand against the Gashadokoru, but we cannot know for sure until your trial is complete. Also, yes, I should acknowledge, probably easier because I've got a stronger weapon. I wouldn't expect this game to have one tuned for yes weapon upgrade and the other one tuned for no weapon upgrade. I would imagine they're both tuned for about the same. Have to admit, you've got some fight in you, more than I expected from someone your size. But the Dai Tengu is no ordinary opponent. If you manage to defeat him, then maybe you truly are the one. Alright, we've got, oh hell yeah, another Omamori strap, the key, and an Awakening Ink, which does mean that we are once again facing money problems. Whatever happened back in there must have been epic. I'm exhausted now. I think I'll go back home. Where's that idiot brother of mine? He better not have ditched me. Cool. There's that. Do we think that they are... To rise to new heights, one must dive to the deepest depths. Yes, we know. Let's, we'll go down, and then we'll go up to Mr. Monkey and see if that helps. I'm quite annoyed at myself for having missed this by just like one screen, you know? That's okay. That's fine. Ah, good. You are there. Whoa, thank you for bringing my rambunctious children back home to me. In the end, peace and quiet could never replace these two. That was an awesome adventure. You should have been there, Dad. Thanks for being a part of it, Bo. We never did find the Dai Tengu, though. Probably for the best. He wouldn't have been able to handle all this monkey business. Take this as thanks, Bo. Ah, nice. I will admit I was hoping for money. We need to go fight some enemies. We're close to having enough money for the next weapon upgrade, which I do want. We're just gonna go get into some tussles. As far as I know, that's like one of the most efficient ways to get cash. You still have? Oh yeah, you do. We need another 500 for that. And then you need tea, which we have not discovered for you yet. To my knowledge, we can't actually kill those things. It's very likely the case that you can, and I've just been doing a bad job, but... Still haven't figured out this bit. There's this thing underneath us that I have not had any success in getting through. That's gotta be... Okay, that's gotta be the reason for... going through the spot that we were looking at earlier. Man, that's a bummer, seeing his frozen corpse every time. There we go. 500. Let's go get that weapon upgrade. Alright. Yes. Alright. Let's do it. I'm betting that this is max weapon damage right here. No achievement or anything, so perhaps not. I kind of wish that there was hints on those about like what to look for. I'm not surprised that there's not. I just kind of wish that there was. All right, let's go deal with the Daitengu, I guess. Oh, nope, other way. Cool. And cool. Ooh. But before we go in, we should take advantage of that extra strap that we picked up. Can't believe I nearly forgot that. I kind of think attack speed. We're kind of going for a you know, a sword build here. While equipped, this Omamori restores the last health petal lost over time without using tea. So kind of a slow general heal. I think that might be a good choice for me. Because, you know, finding the healing windows is difficult. All right. Full-on Tengu. Interesting indeed. Let's do it. Cool. lot going on down here. Come on down so that I can... Cool! Got him. That was kind of a messy fight on my part, but got there in the end. And I do think the charm loadout worked out for us. It would seem that you have made believers of us all. Mutterings of your prowess that were once frothy rumors now become undeniable truths that I myself witnessed firsthand. I congratulate you for successfully completing the trial of the Tengu. I do apologize for the inconvenience, but it is tradition to take part in these trials to be trusted and respected within our clan. And to be quite honest, we needed to be sure that you were the one to help us in the face of great challenge. Ko believes that you are the missing piece we have been seeking. You see, we Tengu have found it to be our duty as the mightiest warriors in Strange Garden to vanquish the wandering titan that has been ravaging our lands. The Gashadokuru grows more grotesque by the day, threatening our very way of life. And Bo, you have a very important role to play in dispelling its hatred. While we were battling it, all became clear to me, and a plan of action began to fall into motion. Your small size is not a weakness, but a strength. Coupled with your nimble movements and resolve, it would allow you to move unseen, undetected, a wisp of wind in the storm, when facing the Gashadokuru head-on. Our plan requires ingenuity. Our scouts have concluded that there is no way to outwardly defeat the Gashadokuru with brute force. In the Kitsune boroughs in the east, the Fox clan possess a charm called the Kitsune Kifuda, with the power imbued within it that could aid the dispelling of the Gashadokuru's hatred. Cannot proceed with the plan until we have this talisman known as the Kitsune Kifuda. Its whereabouts are not clear. However, the foxes of the forest and its burrows may have more information about it. Alright. Quest complete. New quest immediately. Oh, 700. And Serenity. Take the sky from me. While equipped, this Omamori increases your basic attack damage per hit while you are at full health. Ooh, interesting. Alright. Well, I'd call that a successful little venture. Obviously, there's still the side quest with the fragile egg. I want to go buy the charm out here. Since, I'd like to just go ahead and get all the charms. Feels likely to me that there's going to be, something that's gated behind having all the charms. So we'll talk to you, pick up this, vigor, heck yeah. While equipped, the Omamori allows you to reach the boiling state faster while comboing in the air. Alright. Hello again, Brave Lotus. Oh, could there really be a piece of the infinite kettle you possess? It looks as though I imagined, but perhaps impossible to know for sure until all the pieces are collected. You have 2 of 4 pieces. Please return when you found all 4, and I shall attempt to reconstruct the kettle. Alright. So probably the answer here is I just need to sit down and look closely at the hints and work from there. So I'm confident we've gotten the last one. From the birth of the lotus, we've drifted far. Check. I think that we got the one from the caves. I'm actually not sure. No, I think we got the thorns one. So, amidst echoing caves and waters fall, pour tea where the giant stands tall. Alright, so maybe we need to go back to one of the starting areas. Yeah, theory. We need to go to one of the starting areas, where that big room is, and then just drink tea. Worst case scenario, I could just systematically start working through every room and just sit down in the middle of it, drink tea. But I've got a theory as to where this is talking about. So this room up there. Guys, mostly for the sake of having cash. We know that we're gonna need more cash. Alright, so I'm not seeing any water here, so I don't think it's this room. Single hit kills, huh? I think it's this room. I need to take damage so that I can drink the tea. Oh no, my thing might heal me before I get a chance. Yes, cool. That's fun. That's pretty cool that we've gotten a hint and then like actionable intel on like what to do. I like that. It's cool that we found a few by accident. It's cooler that there was a thing that we needed to do and we could figure it out just from this. Where waters seethe beneath mountain's peak, shake the earth to reveal what you seek. Water seethe beneath mountain's peak. What do we want to bet that that's actually where we just were a little bit ago? tell you guys what, I'm not expecting anything to happen here, so I'm just going to cut the run back out. Alright, so here we are, back on the mountain. Peak is over there, I believe. So, let's just go that way. Waters seethe. Hold on. Let's look at that again. Where waters seethe beneath mountain's peak, shake the earth to reveal what you seek. Alright, not seeing anything. Actually, you know what? Waters seethe might be a reference to the hot spring that we were literally just at. Totally was. Kettle fragment. Alright, so now we just need to take it to Tea Lady. Let's leave you guys hanging. I'm going to do that in the next episode. So look forward to that. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode where we turn in the Tea Quest. Bye!